What's up, cat gang? It's your boy Harry here with two cats and the video that you just won't shut up about. 90 reworked militants versus a fallen king. Now this is a huge video, and that's because we've tried it before but lost. Alright, so one of the positive things we had going for us last time was that we could bring 8 players into a mega server as opposed to the 6 that we're limited to now. But we did do the challenge before the militant was cursed with the reloading animation. That means that if you were thinking that we lost last time because of the reload, you'd be wrong. We lost last time solely because we couldn't do enough damage to the fat fallen king before he got to our base. So here's the best news in the world for this attempt. Militant, go burr! No, he's not a monkey anymore! Without getting into all the different statistics that the tower formerly known as John has had over the past couple of years, trust me when I say that the current militant DPS is the highest that it's ever been at 44.3. Now real quick as a side note, it looks like the official TDS wiki has just recently added a history page for each tower, so you can actually go back and see all the stats that a tower has ever had. I'm going to be putting a link to the militant's history down in the description below if you're interested. And on that note, let's go ahead and get to the juicy stuff. The last time we tried this challenge was on February 7th, 2021, which was during the overhaul update time period, which means that these were the stats for the militant at that time. Now comparing our stats between our new attempt and our old one, you can immediately see that the militant of today is much stronger in every way. Better damage, better fire rate, better range, all lead to a better DPS for less money. So even though we're going to have to make do with 30 less militants in this game, that increased DPS should more than make up for it. Okay, now after looking at these stats, can you imagine trying this challenge with the militant that had the reload? That terrible feature was introduced with the Frost Invasion update, which absolutely destroyed this tower's usefulness. Now while the DPS the last time we tried this challenge was 33.33, the militant's DPS, which brought in the reloading animation, dropped to a pathetic 16.78. It's obvious to me that the DPS has been pushed up higher than ever before to try and revive this tower and make it relevant again. And you know what? I think it's gonna work. Well, the tower is pretty pricey to upgrade. $800 for 3.88 DPS is pretty good for early game. Compare that to the soldier that does just slightly less DPS for a slightly higher cost. And now look at the max level stats and you can see that the militant is easily one of the best mid-game towers, and it's also pretty decent during late game. So the total cost is $13,550 to get 44.3 DPS. You can compare that to the cowboy that costs $14,200 but only does 33.96 damage, and to the crook boss, which only costs $12,250 but also does 44.3 DPS. And in this case, that doesn't include the damage from the minions, which makes the crook boss just slightly better. Hey, see, I always told you I was better than John. This isn't even John, crook boss, this is the militant. Yeah, because John went running scared when he saw me coming, see? Now the one thing that really helps the militant stand above the crook boss is its range. Coming in at a beastly 21. This is the same as the minigunner, which means that when you add the DJ booth range buff, these towers can basically shoot across the entire map. And then if you add to that the commander's call to arms ability, then the militant's fire rate will be increased by 50%, allowing it to do even more damage. And of course, the DJ and the commander are the two supports we use in this game. I realized a while back that the electroshocker and the freezer didn't really make too much of a difference in these kinds of challenges. So when you look at the militant stats and you take all of these facts into consideration, I think that you have to agree with me when I say that we have a pretty good chance to beat this challenge the second time around. The militant is now doing more damage with more range and is more betterer than ever before. And on that note, let's go ahead and give a shout out to my militant teammates for this game. Fabulous trophies, Shadow Hunter 11789, Murray Lonat, Flaming Dash Toxic, and Pro Gamer Ice. Now go ahead and sit back, relax, and grab a fat cat, and I'll see you right back here at the end. Let's go! I knew we would win this with the new and improved John. No, but seriously, I'm calling this the Militant update for a reason. I have never seen a tower go from complete trash to complete god status so fast. If you happen to have this tower, you should definitely be using it. And if you don't, get it. All right, now, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button with your forehead, hit the subscribe button with your big toe, and turn on notifications however you can so you don't miss any of my amazing upcoming content. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say.